Hey, you still pretending to be China?
That's Pyramid China to you, and Eiffel Tower China, and survivor of Gandhi's nuclear assault China.
Wait, Gandhi nuked you?
Yeah, he's a psycho warmonger. In Civilization 6, which I already love enough to have poured an entire day into on playthrough 1.
Why would they make Gandhi that?
It's a reference to a bug from an older version of Civilization, because that is a funny joke. Well, it's funny if you're nice and you like
Well,
me.
is your history game supposed to be like historical?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's got all the actual history things, but it's even better because the victor gets to reassemble them any way they want.
Oh, sort of like Legos or history.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Legos are people's cultures, right? Are you using actual world cultures as toys?
It's not a toy, man. It's a game, okay? A highly respected, quasi-educational game.
But how do you know it's any good? This is like your first time through it.
First time through Civ 6. Every version's kind of the same. The major change with this one is that a lot of the city improvements go in hexes called districts. Think of it like a roster update for one of your things.
Is that good? Hexing discos?
It's awesome, and I have many small but insightful complaints
Well,
about
you know,
it.
you must be doing something, right? I mean, you're still in charge of the country after an entire day.
14 hours so far. So about 5,000 years in-game. I've met caveman Teddy Roosevelt, modern Cleopatra, and modern Teddy Roosevelt, who's still kind of a caveman. My current nemesis is Harald Hardrada of Norway. He built the Oracle at Delphi before me, and I'm almost positive that he's headed for nuclear armament and stealth bombing technology.
Okay, this sounds educational, but it absolutely isn't. It's like shredding a history book, gluing it back together, and hoping you pass the midterm.
Man, my only midterm is to be the immortal leader of my peoples and ultimately the entire globe, all without firing a single shot.
Really? You're nonviolent.
I mean, the game allows you to be, and I try to be, till I can't resist anymore, you know? Mexico bumps up against a herd of elephants you had your eye on, what are you supposed to do? So yeah, I'm sure I'll give in and nuke someone at some point. Plus, I've got so many science points I couldn't not develop nukes, and then, you know, you got nukes, you're gonna use them, right?
That's what they say.
Up till now, though, I've only killed barbarians. Those don't count.
Who are they?
Native nomadic peoples who were in my way. I overwhelmed them with superior numbers, demolished their cities, took their valuables, and built monuments to my own culture on the sites.
Wow, you are truly the Gandhi of this world.
How dare you compare me to that monster? I will have you know that I clicked on the thing that gave my people free speech when I could have easily used the points to establish a slave trade, which I only did 100 years later when I super needed the boost to my economy.
It sounds like everyone in this whole society is a slave anyway. You're in total control no matter what, like a dictator, like Stalin or something.
I am not Stalin! He hasn't been playable since Civ 4. But no, I'm not a dictator. I just have total control. People are free to express their dissatisfaction via a happiness index that I ignore for decades at a time.
I don't know, man. Sounds like you're an undying dictator with mind control powers. Wait, is this a science fiction game? I told you to warn me about those ahead of time.
No. Alpha Centauri is the science fiction expansion, and Civ Beyond Earth is like the space version of Civilization 5, except somehow it's boring and also you don't care and I don't care. And I'm not a monster.
Okay, well then what are your intentions with this culture you're puppet mastering?
To win the game. To win the world! Okay, fine. So I like the fun part of the game. So hag me.
No, you know, it might not be your fault.
Quick try.
I mean, you're you, you know? You're just sitting here with your electronic pacifier hurting no one but yourself.
Not a compliment, not an insult, kinda
It
lost.
seems like whoever made this game...
Sid Meier. Come on, his name's on every box. He's like the Shyamalan of video games.
Okay, it just seems like this Sid guy is trying to tell you something about yourself. Your initial instinct, most people's, is to win without armies, right? Because we don't want to hurt anybody. But if you were immortal for long enough, you'd become disconnected from people until you don't feel like normal people do. So you'd become cavalier about bending the world to your will. Or burning it down.
Great! Now I'm not in the mood to play the most addictively playable computer franchise ever made.
Then can I play? I just convinced myself I should play.
Why? Because it's got a lot of layers?
Yeah. You know, it's kind of like why I love sports so much. If you look at football as a social
Okay,
construct...
you know what? Actually, I just remembered I have a party I gotta get to with all my friends. I have lots of friends outside of you. It's my birthday party.
You forgot your keys. And your shoes. And your friend.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching another Escort mission. We hope you liked it and that you'll subscribe to the Cracked channel if you're not already. Meanwhile, things are getting hot and heavy in this game, and I'm wondering, like, dude, am I going for the diplomatic victory, or am I trying to get to Alpha Centauri? What do you think?